A little ASMR for you. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can essentially batch create content using ChatGPT or your own brain and Canva to create what can be an unlimited amount of videos for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, as well as Instagram stories, Facebook stories, anywhere. And these, here's the best part, they don't have to include your face or your voice. Welcome back to another video of whatever this is. I am Christian, and that's basically what this video is going to be about. I got a new hat, trying a new look. We'll see. Okay, on my screen, as you can see, we are in ChatGPT. You don't need the paid version of ChatGPT for this. I actually just recently got the paid version. Still playing around with it. It's pretty nice. If you have any questions, let me know. But you can do this completely on the free version. So basically, what the whole concept is you are going to be asking ChatGPT, yourself, whatever. You're going to be coming up with X amount of tips, X amount of FAQs, whatever. And you're going to ask ChatGPT to do that. So once we get into sort of what the videos are going to look like, it's going to make a little bit more sense. But all we need right now is we just need a list of things. So here, as you can see, I just typed in 30 real estate tips for home buyers. They're pretty vague. I'm going to suggest getting a little bit more specific. So what I did down here for my next search was 10 real estate tips for first-time home buyers, because maybe that's a little bit more of a specific niche. And it's going to give you 10 pretty basic tips. They don't have to be revolutionary, right? That's not the point. And so what you're going to do, you can get a little bit more in depth. If you want to just do more like 10 real estate FAQs, you can do that too. So now that we have our 10 tips or whatever amount of tips that we want for these videos, we're going to want to go to Canva. This is the home of Canva. I have Canva Pro. I just got it. They gave you like a free 30-day trial. You don't need it for what I'm about to show you. However, it would make batching the videos a little bit quicker, but it's really not that much quicker. So this is the homepage of Canva. All we're gonna do is just search TikTok, because basically all we need is just the layout of the correct dimensions. And this will work for Facebook, Instagram, doesn't matter. We can use these videos anywhere we want. So you are just going to create a blank template, and then what we're going to want to do is you have got a couple options. We need a static background. Again, this doesn't have to be your face. It probably shouldn't be your face. Or maybe if you want it to be your face, it can be. There's no rules. So you can either input your own video, your own photo, or you can just search for one. More than likely, it doesn't have to be long, 6 seconds tops, 6 to 7, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But I'm just going to type in home. Now again, I do have Canva Pro, so I do have access to the Pro items, so you may not. But if you want to do the free 30-day trial, you totally can. All we need to do is click on a video. So what you are going to want to make sure whatever your photo or video is that there does have an area where you can read text, preferably at the top. That's going to be your best option. So all we're going to be doing here is we're essentially going to be taking these 10 tips, and each one of these tips is going to be a video. It's right crazy. It's not that hard. So all we're going to do is just copy and paste the first tip. So now that we have it copied, all we do is we go back here and we paste it into the video, where it is going to look like this. Now, we want a shorter video because when you post it on TikTok, it's just going to keep looping as people are reading it, which is going to increase engagement, meaning TikTok is going to be like, oh, this video is good, it's getting good engagement, it's going to keep showing it to other people. So the whole concept behind this is you're going to be giving people value, whether it's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. The whole point of this is it's giving value, and hey, you don't have to show your face. One thing to note, however, if you do upload your own photo, your own video, whether it's just like you quietly sitting at your desk drinking coffee, pretending to write on an email, just make sure that the sound isn't there so that we can put in a sound later. But for the most part, This is all we're going to be wanting to do. So you're essentially creating a series is what we're going to be doing here. So this one is going to be the series of, first time home buyer tips. And this video is going to be part one, so to speak. So what you can do is this is the body of what you're going to be putting in. And then what you can do is you can go and you can title it. So it can be 10 tips for first-time home buyers. You go back, you grab that, and then what you can do is you can do a dash, and then you write part one. And then the other videos that you're going to do, you can keep the same headline, but then it's part two, and then it's part three. So again, these don't assume that people are going to like watch these in order, but assume that people are going to see that it's a part, and then like let's say that the first video somebody sees, it's part 6. For whatever reason, that video maybe gets a lot of views. Then they're going to swipe to your profile, and they're going to maybe go and look at all of the other parts. But what we can do to make this stand out is we can bold it. We can make it a different font. I've been using this font called Gagolin on here recently, which I'm not in here a ton, but I do like it. And so you can tell this is sort of readable, but it's not. Don't go too high, because on TikTok you're gonna have like the For You page, the following, like that stuff up top. So don't go too high. If you do have a video that you like, but it's not super legible, what you can do is you can just go ahead and grab a shape, and you can throw that shape behind, and you can change the color of that shape a little bit. And what we do is we can just do something like that. Let's say we want to just, I actually don't mind it because it does kind of match the video. So we're actually just going to leave it. But if you did want to change it, all I'm doing is just moving it down a little bit. Let's say you did want to change it. The color is right here. You can go and pick out, if you wanted a white, that's fine. But it's going to pick out the photo colors. So it's going to almost match it auto. It's going to be a little auto match. So if you wanted to even change this to white to have that stand out, and then maybe bold that a little bit, you can too. I don't like the white, so we're going to actually go back to black. Okay. And then you do that for all of the other videos. You can, now what I would suggest is using the same video for all of your parts. And then if you want to create a new part or a new series, so to speak, then go grab a different video. So it kind of, people, if they go to your page, they're going to see that video and they're going to be like, oh, that's all of the parts for that series. And then if you want to do another series, which I had an idea, it could be 10 real estate FAQs. And again, you can see right here, what should I consider before buying a home? That's the headline. And then, or, actually, no, the headline is, 10 real estate FAQs, and then what should I consider before buying a home? And then that's the text that you put in it. So these videos are providing value. Again, your face doesn't have to be on it. Your voice doesn't have to be in it. Actually, I mean, if you want to throw your face in there, that's not the worst idea, because your face sort of is your brand, right? But another thing that I had thought of was in a way to get them to interact. So you can create, you can basically tell ChatGPT, I said, create 5 quizzes that are real estate related. Each quiz should have 3 possible answers and be relatively easy. You can create these on stories. You can do Instagram and Facebook stories where, how like they have create a poll. Guess what? You don't have to come up with the question or the possible answers anymore. Here's how you do it. If you wanted a fun little template for how you can do it, all you would have to do is just go and search on, and look at that. We have, let's just add a new one. We have a little quiz thing where you can go in and you can change it. So then you can, like, this can be, you get the idea. I'm sort of getting off track. Let's go back to this video. What do we want to do with it once it's done? Pretty much just download it as an MP4. Is that what it's going to do? Yep, download it as an MP4. You don't really got to do a ton to it. And then you upload it wherever you're planning on uploading it. If you want to upload it on TikTok, make sure to throw trending sound on there. If you're uploading it onto Facebook, definitely going to want to probably put some music on there. Instagram Reels are a sound. Throw it on your story. You can throw these anywhere. Again, this is one of those things where maybe you just you have a Saturday or a random day where you're not busy. This doesn't take a lot of time. I guarantee you could do these 10 tips from start to finish in under an hour in terms of creating to actually publishing. So that is this week's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. And as always, I will talk to you guys next video.